Sometimes people say, what should be the first preaching point? Well, you could have a discussion about that. You could analyze, these are the kind of things generally people should hear first. Atma Gyan, to Paramatma Gyan, the Bible, there's a sequence of how to present these things. We appreciate that. But at the same time, I like to suggest that whatever it is you've appreciated, share that. Because that will be said in a more heartfelt way. It's one thing, the rote recitation of perceived Siddhanta. But another thing, and so, well, what do you like about it? And I said, well, this is what I like. Like Guru Maharaj always repeated what this one lady said, a disciple of Prabhupada, when she was visiting the mutt. She said, what she liked about Krishna consciousness is we're being given a chance to have a family life with Krishna. Guru Maharaj quoted that for 20 years. You can listen, and regularly this comes up in his talks. He was that impressed. He liked that so much that she got it. Although she was a relatively new devotee and from a foreign country, but that appealing to her. When Bhakti Madhur Ban Maharaj met with Guru Maharaj, and he was introduced, and he mentioned the Guru Maharaj, he had read Bhagavad Gita. So Guru Maharaj said to him, of what you read, what did you like? And he said, and this scored a lot of points for him, he said, I like the part where Krishna says, give up everything and surrender to me. And Guru Maharaj started to smile. So, and it reminds me also of once a newspaper reporter came to interview me, and it was the particular time where the Krishna consciousness movement was not getting good press, we could say. And so I was really not happy about having to do this interview also, knowing that embarrassing sort of awkward questions were going to be asked, but somehow I had to do it. And so we're talking, and while we're doing this, Mahayogi Maharaj came into the room, and some scholars were visiting from a university, and he wanted to show them a particular tape of Guru Maharaj speaking, and I knew these tapes very well and where it would be, like which one it was. So I said, oh, show them this one, and he went, and he goes, which one is that? I go, it's the one where he said, if I had a drop of love for Krishna, I would have died a long time. And he goes, oh yeah, that one, yeah, right, okay, yeah, that'll be in. And so he goes, and then I turned to this woman and I'm like, now we have to go back to this stuff. And she stops for a second and she says, can I ask you a question? I'm saying, yes, lady, what do you want to know? And she said, why did that person say, if I had a drop of love for Krishna, I would have died a long time ago? She was like, why did he say that? So you wouldn't think that that would be like what you would lead with, but that she found, hearing that, it had some mysterious pull on her heart and consciousness. She wanted to hear more about it. And that's when I started preaching to her. And I was as surprised, maybe more surprised than her. Because I had a stereotype in my mind, oh, this is a reporter who's trying to trick me, and I was in a very poor state of consciousness, actually. But by her asking that question, she opened the door to another zone. Then I became very happy. We had a nice discussion. Everything changed at that point. And I would have never have thought, to begin with that. But then we can see, Krishna had another idea. So we want to be open, as fallen as we are, as unqualified as we are. Let's say, Krishna, like Prabhupada in his poem, when he says, when he reaches America, I mean, it's almost humorous, but it's not. It's heartbreaking. But he says, he's now in America after, and almost dies on the ship on the way over, heart attack. And he says, you must have brought me here for a reason. That's what he said. How humble, how, I mean, it's heartbreaking, you know. He's saying, you've brought me here for a reason, must be. So, he concludes, he said, then make me dance, make me dance, make me dance, oh Lord, make me dance. Like, use me to do something. So that's the proper mood always of the devotees.